Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Birthing Bestie blog, where we talk about real topics pertaining to pregnancy, birth, postpartum, partnerships, and just real life. Here on the blog, we don't shy away from talking about the hardships of parenthood. Instead, we listen, encourage, validate, and welcome you with open arms. So I am coming off of a weekend birth that was long yet beautiful and really taught me a lot as a doula. Every single birth that I go to, I learn from, and I either learn from the staff, I learn from the nurses, I learn from the clients, I learn from the experience, and that is something I really love about this work. It can be intimidating knowing that so much about birth is uncertain and really unknown. And it is really so true when we say no two births are alike. It is so true. And this weekend was a good reminder of that. And even more so, a good experience for me to not only support clients that I really genuinely enjoy and appreciate, but also a lot of good lessons with working with the hospital staff as well. So today on the blog, I just want this to be an appreciation post for the nurses and the hospital staff. Over the weekend, for me personally, we had an absolute stellar team of nurses. I cannot say it enough. They were so wonderful. And as a doula, and as being a doula for the past 8 years almost, I can say that you never know what to expect when you walk into a birth. And that goes for the birth itself and how it's going to unfold. But it also goes for the staff and really the relationship and the attitude that you might or might not get from that staff. So I say all the time to clients, and I talk about it in the Empowered Pregnancy membership and my Empowered Pregnancy guide, when we talk about what to expect and who is in your birth space when it comes to a hospital setting. And one of the big components of that environment is nurses. Nurses can really make or break your birth experience, in my opinion. And while the silver lining with that is that if you are having an experience where the nurse is someone that you are not necessarily vibing with, or for some reason you just are not really aligned with this person, you can absolutely request a new nurse. It is so important to protect your birth space. But kind of going back to my experience personally, 99% of the time, the nursing staff at any hospital that I have been at is amazing. Nurses really are one of a kind, and this weekend was a really good reminder of just how influential nurses can be in the birth space. Now, of course, I won't go into detail about specifics of my experience over the weekend with my client, but just the nursing staff was absolutely phenomenal. And me as a doula, again, you never know if the nurses or the doctors are really the staff at the hospital, how doula friendly they are. And one of the reasons that I really love being with clients who deliver at the hospital is because I love the team aspect of the nurses. I really make it a priority to work together to support our client. We have the same mission, myself and the nurses, and we have different experiences, different sets of education and knowledge. And when those really come together and we lean on each other for that, it just really makes such an important environment for the client and the family who is having this baby. So this weekend was just such a good reminder for that. And again, so lucky to be paired with some really phenomenal nurses at this birth. But in general, I just want to encourage you, if you are a pregnant family who is expecting and planning to deliver in the hospital, please know and appreciate your nurses, but also be encouraged that if for some reason you don't feel aligned with that person, that you can request a new nurse. And for the doulas out there, whether you are very accustomed to going to the hospitals or if being around hospital staff isn't something that you're super familiar with, I cannot recommend enough to really make an effort to bond with the nurses that are on your client's team and really look at it as a team aspect, and really just know that while a lot of your expertise overlaps, you also really have a lot of experience and knowledge that you can lean on each other to make kind of a dream team for your client. So this blog is really just to recognize the nurses out there. I love working with nurses, and this weekend was just such a beautiful reminder that they really, really are phenomenal caretakers. And I really just want to remind anybody who is delivering in the hospital and doulas that are supporting clients in the hospital, really lean on your nurses. They are amazing, knowledgeable advocates, and you really can have the dream support team, and it takes everybody working together. So just encouraging you as doulas, especially, to be with your nurses and make a connection with them, because that is what it's all about, is coming together to support our clients. So thank you, nurses, for all that you do. And again, doulas, I can't recommend enough. Love on your nurses just as much as they love on your clients. And if that's not the case and not your experience, it's okay to ask for a new nurse, because we are all on the same team. We all have the same goals with our clients and our patients, to help them have a healthy baby, but in a really, really meaningful and empowering laboring process. So that's a wrap on today's blog. Again, just an appreciation post for all the hospital staff, but truly nurses that go above and beyond. So thankful for you. Doulas, if you are wanting to know how you can better collaborate with hospital staff and better work with nurses to give your clients the experience in the hospital that they deserve, please reach out. I love talking about this. I love the teamwork aspect of labor and delivery in the hospital setting, and I would love to talk through this with you. You can always reach out to me on Instagram at ebbirthing, or you can email me at ebbirthing@gmail.com. Thank you again, nurses. Your work is so appreciated, and I just want to thank you.